What is going on, everyone's? We are here and we are back with another episode of
Is My Point Valid?
Yes, indeed. I am yours truly, Brandon D.
And I am Camille A. Stalker.
And the topic for today is going to be
Cincinnati official under fire.
So we all heard about, well, I think most people have heard about the Cincinnati Brawl, where the people got into it about God knows what. There's been a lot of different stories coming out about why, who's responsible, who needs to go to jail, all that stuff. But there is a Cincinnati official, I think a city council member or something like that. I forget her name, but they'll let you know. And she's under fire for some comments that she made, or one single comment that she made online about the brawl and how she felt that it was justified and how the white people asked for that beatdown. So we'll see what she said specifically and comment on it. I know how we do. Let's get into it.
Criticism mounting for Cincinnati City Councilmember Victoria Parks after she appeared to condone that assault that took place this weekend in an online comment. WCPO 9 News reporter Connor Steffen spoke with some of her fellow council members about those remarks today.
It's the assault traveling around the world on social media.
It's abysmal, it is horrible, and it's intolerable.
Now catching a Cincinnati official in the verbal crossfire.
I'm disappointed by the comments.
Residents of the city expect better from the elected leaders who are making decisions every day.
This week, City Councilwoman Victoria Parks made this comment on Facebook. It was on a post about the violent fight that happened.
They begged for that beatdown. I am grateful for the whole story. So I'm baffled because in my mind, in no instance was this justified. Whether, no matter who was in the right, who was in the wrong. The video that I saw, it looked like a bunch of black people jumping on a couple of white people. And then they go so far as to knock out a woman. And you can clearly see a man doing that. So for someone to say that they beg for that, that's pretty intense. These people are coming out here and they're saying whatever, whenever, and they don't feel like there should be consequences to the things that they're saying.
To the things that they're saying. But if it were reversed, if some white person said this, they need to be out of that seat. They're racist. And then, you do all the things. So I'm trying to figure out, what is this? What is this? What is happening? They begged for that beatdown. If you watch the initial, there's two videos, but if you watch the one where it's the two men, they weren't doing nothing, no way, but they were squaring up, but it was dumb. And then you have a gaggle of black people.
A what?
A gaggle, like a gaggle of duck. How
I just wanted you to say it again.
Of black people around. And then there was a pastor who said, why didn't the white man walk away? So I'm going to ask this question. Why didn't all those black people walk away and be like, nah, they ain't worth it. No, I'm not going to do that. So no, nobody begs for a beatdown. Nobody wants to get beat up, right? Nobody wants to get thrown to the ground and kicked and hit and all those things.
Knocked out.
And so for you to be grateful for the whole story, you're still a sick individual, right? Like, you are a sick individual.
I think she said that because there's a little context to that part of it. When it first came out, yes. She claimed she didn't know the whole story. So she was on the side of the white people, per se, and saying that this was definitely wrong and it was a brawl. I mean, they actually ran down on these people. But then she talking about she heard the whole story.
The part that I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, and that's why she said they begged for it. But even still.
Begging means I'm on my knees pleading you to beat me up. That's begging, okay? That man didn't beg for anything. He now to be.
I think when you have a bunch of people drinking and doing this supposedly fun activities, there's a lot of emotions that get involved. And people tend not to be able to control those emotions. For one, when they're sober, they can't control them. So they definitely can't control them when they're high or drunk or whatever. So these people are going out here in public and just doing whatever. And it's on both sides. For me, this whole situation was wrong.
Because both, honest to goodness, watch the video. Both parties could have easily went away.
It could have been diffused.
Just once that dude walked in between them, they just could have went on about them.
Dispersed from there.
Boom.
But you also have people, the person who was holding the phone, knock him out.
Yeah.
Knock him out.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was a black one.
Well, I mean, it was not a lot of white people in there.
Downtown over the weekend. She said the victims, quote, begged for that beatdown.
When seeing that statement, I had to take a couple of moments to make sure I was actually saying what I was saying.
Cincinnati Councilwoman Mika Owens says the comment left her shocked.
I would never expect an elected leader, a colleague of mine, to make such damning, irresponsible statements.
Violence is violence, no matter what way you slice it.
Parks fellow council member Seth Walsh is also condemning the remarks.
I did not find them to be appropriate comments, and especially in this time, where we should be making it clear we don't stand for violence of any kind in the city of Cincinnati.
It is a failure, I think, of leadership if we don't provide that clear moral clarity.
We also spoke with Councilman Mark Jeffries. He says at heightened moments like this, officials need to be on the same page.
This should not be an issue that divides us.
This is Victoria. I'm unavailable.
We have reached out to Councilwoman Parks multiple times for comment. She has yet to return our calls.
For a city like Cincinnati, this is embarrassing.
With many online calling for Parks to resign, we asked some of the council members if she should face consequences.
I don't know. I mean, I think hopefully all of us can get on the same page.
This is a serious job. And so in my mind, all things are on the table.
Right now, we are still waiting to hear back from the 5 other Cincinnati City Council members on this. Parks did mention earlier this year that she would not be running for re-election. In Cincinnati, Connor Steffen, WCPO 9 News.
Good. That's a good thing.
And so maybe she felt like, okay, because I want to say what I want to, right? You know, I'm not running anymore. I'm not going to be in this position. So I be a citizen. I can say whatever the heck I want.
No accountability, no consequences.
But there has to be some type of consequences because she is a representative of Ohio. And you're saying, hey, they begged for that. And I don't think anybody begs to be beat down, you know.
Let's be real. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. So, like always, it's love, peace, and soul. Like Soul Train, baby.